I love hair extensions. I'm Tiffany Twist, and this is my hair extension studio. Welcome to West Coast Hair.
One of the most basic care you'll give your extensions is daily brushing. I will help you with why brushing your hair extensions daily is important, figuring out how often or how many times you should brush, the best tools to use for your hair extensions. You will want to brush your extensions 1 to 2 times per day. And you want to keep things tangle free, but you don't want to be excessive or obsessive about it. Doing so can cause unnecessary shedding or loss of the hair extensions. Possible breakage of the extension hair, especially in the case of highly processed blonde colors. So the method you use for brushing is this. Before you will wash your hair, you'll want to use your wet, dry brush here to detangle it. Every tangle should be removed before you wash. If you wash tangled hair extensions, you will only reinforce them, causing problems such as unnecessary hair extension loss later on. You want to bring or leave a wet brush into your shower. You'll use this when you're rinsing your conditioner to achieve a sleek, tangle-free drying and styling experience for your hair extensions later on. Here is where I want to remind you to not ever sleep with wet or damp hair extensions. You can use a looper brush. This is a special hairbrush made for strand by strand extensions. A soft bristle brush is a little better, I think. Either will work, and it feels great to be able to brush at the scalp and not worry about catching an extension or putting unneeded pressure on your own hairs. Typically, if you lose an extension, it's caused by your brush catching a tangle, pulling it out. Those who have a sensitive scalp usually don't lose any extensions. This is because they're very aware of the amount of pressure they put on their hairs. They may be brushing, and the slightest pull causes them to stop the momentum. If you have a tougher scalp like me, you'll probably brush right through the pressure, and then if it's not a safe amount of pressure for your hair, the extension is made to let loose and give way. You want to remember, I created the product to be gentle on your own hair. Like, the attachment is secure and can handle a lot over many months of wear, but I do want it to let loose before it pulls out your own hair. Your best practice for brushing is to start at the ends of your hair and work your way up toward the scalp. You hold the attachments while you're brushing. Sometimes you'll have a small, tight knot at the bottom of your hairs. If you do not know what these are or watch for them, they'll cause you issues, and you will end up pulling out extensions in bundles that contain them. Here's what happens. One of your own hairs, as they shed out at different points and lengths every single day, has fallen and caught itself somewhere down the line in one of your extension bundles. Many of them make it out with your daily brushing, but some are missed, and after a day or 2 or 3, they get twisted in a little bit tighter in the other hairs of that extension bundle. So you want to, when you get one of these, you want to carefully unknot that shed hair from the hairs in your extension bundle. If you do end up pulling out bundles with tangles or in other ways lose an extension or 2, you can save them and bring them back to us at a maintenance appointment. Your installer is happy to remove that tangled shed hair for you and then put those back in. Be sure to come to your maintenance appointment with very clean, dry hair. If you're catching a lot of tangles and losing an excessive amount of bundles, you may want to use a soft bristle brush, because even holding at the attachments and putting pressure on a tangle can still cause the attachment to become loose if your pressure is too great. The benefit of all this is that even very fragile hair can stay safe while wearing the soft bond hair extensions. Your soft bristle brush is excellent for keeping shed hairs at the scalp tame and tangle-free. I use this Boar's bristle brush when the hair and the extensions are dry or near dry. I use that right at the scalp. Brush those shed hairs, keep them tamed and untangled. The boar bristle brush should be kept clean and free of buildup of oils for best results, though. So you can and should shampoo your Boar's bristle brush monthly. And we recommend only a silicone-free shampoo, such as Just Clean Hair, to do that. Your necessary brushing tools then become a wet brush or a paddle brush, for detangling pre-shower, a wet brush in the shower, and a soft Boar's bristle brush for dry hair. If you don't have these exact brushes, you should add them to your bag before you go. You'll have great results and wonderful long wear with your Soft Bond Strands hair extensions. If you have any further questions regarding brushing or the tools you use in doing so, please let your installer know. They are delighted to assist. Thank you so much for choosing West Coast Hair.